Hi there, YouTube. It is I, the one, the only. Oh, wait. Shit. Naudia, Exotica. Don't start phone. Okay. Twitter. I gotta post to Twitter real quick. Then we can move it forward here. Okay. Hi, June. How are you? Okay. Okay. All right. No more effing around here. Got stuff I have to do. I've been like ducking and dodging my live stream. Like I canceled. I was supposed to come on Monday. I didn't do it. Then I was supposed to be like coming on here on Tuesday. Didn't do it. I had like too much stuff to catch up on. It's going. How are you, Robert? But I feel good that I'm on here now. And I'm happy about everything that I've been doing. I'm like, okay, this is really cool. Things have been working out. So I'm going to come on here and I'm going to do 2 unboxings of tarot and oracle. If that's not your thing, that's fine. And then I'm going to paint this little box thing that I have because I want to cover it up. Hi, J.E. How are you? I just feel like I've been playing kind of phone tag with my live streams. So, sorta, kinda. Does that make any sense? I feel like it does, kinda, right? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting stuff. Thank you, Just Ava. Thank you. How are you guys? How's the beginning of your week going? Okay, interesting. Oh, I could have picked a better brush. And I didn't get the freaking whatchamacallit. I should have brought a water, or like a cup of water. I have this water, but I'm drinking it. But I don't have anything to put it in because I'm going to be working with acrylic paints. But I'm getting a little too ahead of myself here. Of course, Ava. Okay. There we go. Shoot, I didn't bring the whatchamacallit. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Also, I found this little hole in the wall shop out pretty much in the middle of nowhere when me and Banana P went to the ocean. And I picked up, well, actually I also found a Copperfield's book, which is pretty cool. So we stopped there, but we went to this little shop and I got a bunch of supplies and stuff. And I picked up this incense thinking, oh my goodness, this is so fucking dope. I'm like smelling it on the way home. I'm letting Banana P smell it. Lo and behold, there's aconite in it. Aconite. So luckily you can smell it. You just can't inhale it. when it's burning. That would be really bad. Or ingest it. So I was like freaking out because of course I'm a hypochondriac. And lo and behold, you know, all that for what? Like I Googled it and it was fine. So I found these Lovers Oracle cards, and what enticed me about them was the fact that they're heart-shaped. And I'm a freak for any of those kind of cards that are shaped as something. Like this one lady I watch who does this crazy readings. She has like this whole spread, and then she just does these like daily zodiac readings. Hi Zella, how are you? And I see that like she has a bunch of weird shaped ones that are so badass, but I'm yet to see heart shaped ones until of course I went into the shop alongside some other stuff that I saw that I was like, damn. Hi Sam, what's poppin'? How are you guys? So yeah, and then also going on I haven't been on the beach in a minute, and also hold on, I'm such a weirdo that I'm like, what if the outside of that incense was covered? It's not, but I'm like a freak. I was like walking up and down the fucking sand dunes and the fucking on the ocean, and like my leg, man, my fucking hip is not happy with me. And then to top that off, like I sleep crazy and contorted sometimes. Hi Angelique. Oh yes. Yes. Let me see. Oh shit. Here, I'm gonna listen to that in a bit. Did I save it? Yeah. Interesting. Whoa. That's very telling, isn't it? How are you? Hi Lala. How are you, Angelique? Is Reva in here? Where's Reva? So let's do this shit, okay? Let's do it. Honestly, I feel like they're all like affirmational. They're very cute, and I have yet to. I'm gonna record my other whatchamacallit. My other unboxing. Haven't gotten to that yet. I was thinking tonight, but I don't know. This shop was like a hole in the wall. I didn't expect it to be there. It was so like, and it's very different from the one that I was mentioning like in my vlog. I was like, yeah, maybe we'll go to this hippy dippy store. This shit was way different than that. Interesting. You know what's weird is like I barely noticed that a lot of these cards I've been picking up lately have these little slits, I guess, to protect it. Like, what the fuck? I bet I'm not gonna let it get to me. Exactly. Don't let it get to you. Absolutely. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Oh, no worries. No worries, Angelique. Don't trip. And thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited to get this shit off the ground. It had been like, I've been thinking about it and was like, oh, this is something I should do. I don't know. Should I? And then like I outlined a bunch of shit, and I have such cool things coming. So thank you so much. That is so sweet. Then it has, instead of a little white book, it has this simple little 2-page thing. Interesting. It says, sit quietly with the cards in your hands. Visualize the white light of the universe flowing into the room, swirling all around you. Breathe in the light, knowing it is filled with unconditional love and healing. Now, in a quiet, gentle voice in your mind, form the question you would like to ask. For the best results, do not word a question in a yes or no format, such as, will my boyfriend and I get married? Ask yourself what it is that you really want to know and change the question slightly. For example, what is the long-term view of my relationship with John? Be specific, and if you are asking about someone, use their name. By changing the wording, you go beyond your current expectations, open yourself to all possibilities, engage your creativity, and give yourself choices. Now, how on earth do you, how do you shuffle a heart-shaped card deck? Like, what? Yes. No worries, Ella. Again, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. These ones are Oracle. Well, actually, the other ones are Oracle too. But I don't know if I said this was Lover's Oracle, and the other one is Everyday Witches Familiars Oracle. And there's like a simple spread. Interesting. This is by Tony Carmine Salerno. It's a Blue Angel deck. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Jimmy. How are you? How is the start of your week? We're already on Wednesday. I was contemplating, I'm like, wait, no, yesterday was Tuesday. All right, I know better than to open these sporadically. I like the artwork already. It's very vibrant. Wow. And there's no particular theme for the card backing. Very interesting. That looks gorgeous. And I love that it's matte because it doesn't reflect the, whatchamacallit, the ring lights. Hi there. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm like, honestly, it's, okay, I can kind of see how I would shuffle these. These should be all right. And then, so this card is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I've been in such a rose petal mood lately too. I mean, you saw with the, whatchamacallit, I based my Patreon off of like roses. So that one had, you know what? Maybe I should read this because that one had reflection on it. Then the second one doesn't have like a keyword. It doesn't really even say. Wow. But I do love that it's eclectic. Like it's just, you know, it's, you go from something completely pink to something like kind of purpley, and then this one is like a dark burgundy. I'm like, I'm in a burgundy mood too recently. But the other one said, deep in your heart, you already know the answer, do what feels right. This one says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I really needed this for today because I did the most gut-wrenching reading today. It was like atrocious. I read for someone and it was like beyond shadow work. So I'm happy to dive into something a little more light, but because to be honest with you, I'm like, dude, it was a lot, but I was happy to help them. I'm sorry, I know this doesn't have anything to do with the deck, but what's the purple you're wearing? It's an amazing metallic. Thank you. This comes from, oh man, it's a big, I think it's a Morphe palette. No. Is it BH Cosmetics? Oh, shoot. I know I showed it on a live stream before. And it's a black palette, quite big. It was given to me by my cousin. Oh man, I know I've shown it in another live stream. Hang on. I could go searching, couldn't I? I remember the exact live stream too. It was, that's the one. Show the makeup. Let's see. Oh, I should have timestamped this. Oh, here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so the palette happens to be, that would be the one. Show it off, missus. It's a Morphe palette. It's a big Morphe palette. Hello, Bo. Hi, Chris. How are you guys? Let's see here. So this card says, new beginning, new adventure waits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And it's like a dove. But honestly, it was like, that was a lot. That reading I gave today. I like that this isn't just kind of secluded to one color palette. It's like a bunch of different artistry. Like, how gorge. Are you serious? Oh, this is gorge. Ooh, excuse me. Silhouettes. I can't show this one, I don't think. YouTube's been a real bitch with me about, like, they've demonetized. They didn't technically demonetize. They just restricted monetization. And at this point, I don't give a fuck. But that's like a really cute couple silhouette hanging in there. I feel you on that, Chris. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. It's going to be just kind of interesting shuffling these. And I also like that there's kind of no particular order. There is some nudity in the deck. This is not what I'm talking about. Oh, actually, yeah, it is. But this one in particular, this is gorge. I know. Was that loud? I was like, let me not overthink it. I'm just going to keep putting shit out. Screw it. Surrender. At times, you must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Our Eye of Horus at the center of the tree. Hi, Alex. How are you? Hold on. Another tree. More tree imagery. All right, here for that. Love, manifesting miracles. Some of them have like a keyword. Some of them do not. Who's this man? Oh, that's so pretty. Hi, breakfast sandwich. How are you? I'm just looking over some new cards. This one's like stuck. I also forgot to mention, you guys, I'm very sorry. I'm not going to be on here nearly as long as I normally am because Banana P is going to be coming to pick me up. Geez, this is a little tedious. But I'll probably be on until like 10. So, hi, Grace. Look at that. It was so gorge. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. I'm really loving, I mean, I'm in a like dark burgundy mood, but purple will always be my staple. These are oracle cards. These are called the Lovers Oracle. And I kind of got a glimpse at them in the shop at first. Ooh, you know what Banana Pea really loves? Sacred Hearts. I know that this isn't a Sacred Heart, but it's very reminiscent of that. Yeah, these are lovely. Oh, wow. Some of them a little provocative, but I love that, as you know. I don't shy away from the provocative debauchery. Here, this will be the last one I show. That's so gorgeous. And so this one has a key, whatchamacallit, and then this one doesn't. So they're like, some of them just don't have like a keyword, which is fine. Twin Flames, your passion ignites. Oh, I love. It'll be a real interesting kind of thing to try and shuffle these. But I bet it could be done. Let me try. Easy. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Interesting. How does it work? Pretty much you just draw, you know, a random card or a card at random. The way I use them is because I do readings for work. I utilize this, like cards like these alongside tarot cards for kind of clarification. All right, that was actually pretty cool. This one, honestly, I've yet to use like an animal themed deck of like any sort other than a long time ago I had the Black Cat tarot and I gave that away and I wish I hadn't, honestly. It was so cute. But other than that, I haven't really read from like an animal themed deck. So I feel like you'd really have to take into account the qualities that said animal is known for. You know what I mean? Let alone the card meanings in the booklet. I wish there was some scissors around here. But alas, there is not. My pile of garbage. This is a Llewellyn deck also. I used to kind of look down at their, not look down, but I used to kind of like be like, their books are a little too meh. They're like a lot of what you see in the New Age Barnes & Noble section. But this is by Deborah Blake, and right off the bat, the guidebook looks very interesting. It's all in English. Laminated pages. Well, it's almost got like this matte feel to it, but it's shiny. I actually really love that. It looks like Vixen. She's been real annoying today. When is she not though? So the back is very cute. It's a fox, a cat, and a turtle, a spell book, a wand, a witch's hat, and a potion, and then some stars. Earth, and then it says number 1, dog. Cute, very cottagecore-esque. Earth 2, wolf. So they go by elements in this deck. Interesting. Earth 3, horse. Cute, 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 cute. Earth 4, bear. Oh, that's darling. Earth 5, rabbit. Gorge. All right, this is cute. I guess you could like utilize this to kind of see like, I don't know. What do I have going on? What plans? Well, I'm gonna meet up with Banana Pea, and then she wanted to tell me about her day. I guess work was a drag or something. I don't know. We're gonna catch up. Is this, yeah, Earth 8, monkey. Interesting. Thank you, Grace. Earth 9, raccoon. Oh, you know what? Air 1, hummingbird. So it goes back to 1. Interesting. I love hummingbirds. I really do. Oh, and bats. Air 2, bat. The raven is gorge. That's lovely. I like what they did there. Air 4, owl. I don't really understand the numbering of this. The numbering of the deck. It's very interesting. It just starts over. Normally they don't. It's almost as if they're treating these like suits, like in a tarot, which is interesting because of course that's elemental as well. Dragonfly, the spider. Cute. Lovebirds. And they're 2 like parakeets. Thank you, Grace. That is so kind of you. There's Vixen right here. Fire. Why would they make a cat fire? Well, I guess because they're assholes, right? Like cats are assholes, so it's only fitting, I guess. Lion. Okay. Cheetah. Okay. Redundant. Rooster. Interesting. Firefly for fire. Chameleon for fire. Very interesting. Wild boar. The wild boar imagery is very unique. I didn't immediately think boar when I saw that. Hawk is fire. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Lil Yoshi. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You're so kind. Foxes. I don't really know what I would really use this for other than like, I mean, it's cool to have for my collection, but I don't know what I thought. I guess like, I don't know. I mean, you can use animal symbolism and energy, I guess. Sea turtle. Oh, it looks kind of, oops, melancholy. I don't want to pick that up right now. Frog. Oh, I love koi fish. And I used to be obsessed with penguins. So that's cute. I don't know. Oh, the octopus is nice. I'll have to dive deep into the guidebook and just kind of go off. I mean, you can obviously go off of the elements 100%. And then we have some, okay, cute. We have some mystical creatures. Phoenix. My mother loved phoenixes. And then we end on the Sphinx. Interesting. No, these are oracle cards. Similar, but different. I like. Despite not, I mean, I don't, again, in my practice, I don't really use that. Hang on. Oh, I don't really use animal symbolism or imagery, rather. But it's still cute all the same. You're hungry? You should eat, silly. Eat a breakfast sandwich. All right. Cute. Now that that's over with, I wanted to start painting this because I have a plan. And I mean, how often do you come across boxes that are so perfectly shaped, right? Oh, this goes in here. Come on, motherfucker. Okay, there we go. So I kind of want a collage, but as of right now, I'll just paint it because I want this all covered up. I, of course, don't have anything to put the paint on. Shoot. Man. This might actually work. Yeah, I'm going to do this. What color are you going to use to paint the weird shaped box? I am going to use black, but I figured it would be cool to incorporate... Oh, man. I was going to say purple, but it's in my other paint box. Oh, wait. Here's purple. I found a purple. Cute. All right. Just because I don't want the stuff to show through. And then I'll combine it with the purple. Okay. Of course, I'm making a mess, but you have to. I love purple so much. Yes, Sam's. I'm painting this box. Happy to see you on here. Recently gone into an argument. She called me up. Oh. Oh, no. What? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. How did see Anya recently got into an argument? She called me a delusional bitch for watching her tarot channel. Meanwhile, I was asleep and she made me a mod. What the hell? How does that make any damn sense? There was one lady on here that I'd seen do, did I just stick my fucking, okay, no, I didn't. I seen her do a, whatchamacallit, like she was doing a reading live, and, she was like, she was kind of mean to people, like attitude, and people are of course sending her hella super chats. You know, whatever. I don't understand. I don't understand. But I'm sorry that happened to you, Angelique. That is very, very fucked up. Like, what is wrong with people? There's just no decency anymore. I should have chosen a different brush as well. I don't even think I'm going to bother with the bottom because why bother? I can't believe this. This is actually not the appropriate brush for this, but I'm going to make do. There's other brushes around here, but seen a few catty card readers. Yeah, for real. That's so stupid. Yeah, no, fuck that. Talking shit about me, and I saw the live hours later and she was talking about, what the hell? I'll confront her. There's just no damn decency no more. What is wrong with the world? Is she like a big name? Oh my, that would be controversial, wouldn't it? I guess you can't, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, then don't, you know, I don't want you to, you know. But fuck her. Probably even though I don't understand how to read the cards. That's okay, honestly. Like, I always say too, I'm like, even if you don't know much about it, it's like cool to look at the imagery or the, you know, art. I feel like that's like what would draw me in, you know. Hi Tasha, how are you? So despite this being the wrong kind of brush, it's still covering it, but I just wish I would have grabbed a bigger one. Yes. I kind of find it funny that I was so like worried about bringing it to my YouTube or like talking in depth about it, like as if it was this thing, and lo and behold, it's actually very like trendy. I noticed like sometimes I would see like YouTube lives of people with thousands of people, and they're throwing cards and stuff. But the one lady I referenced, I could definitely tell that her ego was getting the better of her. Like, you know, she let it go to her head. Like, that's kind of the abuse of cards if you think about it. And lack of spirituality, because if you're so egotistical, you're not really connecting, are you? It's supposed to be kind of like a balance. You can't have too much of an ego, but you also can't get rid of it, because then you aren't who you are. But people get internet fame and they go nuts. This one guy, man, I was kind of like really enjoying his content before, like over the past week. And he did, like, he covered some controversial things and people, but not to the capacity that he does now. He grew in the thousands. Like, his channel went from, he had less subscribers than me. And now he's at like 21K, I think. And he got, like, one of his videos went viral because he was talking about someone extremely controversial at the moment. And then I was like, I'd seen what he was putting out, and it was very clear, like, don't let those numbers switch you up, please. But, you know, people are. Everyone has a price in a way, huh? Although, I mean, my price is different. You should go back and, yes, of course. And tell her why she made you, ask her why, yeah. Is anyone else this, oh no, it's buffering. No, damn it. Another way YouTube is messing me up over here. This is more like a stipple brush for texture, I just figured out. You know what? That makes so much more sense, because that's why it's grouped so close together. You're supposed to like dab for texture. Makes sense. But anyways, so it was nice seeing this person win. Like, I'm like, oh, that's so dope that people are, I literally watched him come up now on YouTube. Like, that is hella badass. And then, but at the same time, like, it's not really necessarily about the content he's creating. It's more so, well, kinda, I don't know. You just really kind of get a feel for someone when, you know, something like that kind of occurs. I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I mean, whatever, right? I don't want to come across like I'm bitter. Absolutely not. But it's that same fucking, you know, story. And, you know, and you can't really... He covers a lot of people that are currently, like, known that are into some shit. Like, they're getting themselves into some shit. Very controversial things. And I'm like, it's not that I'm comparing, but more so it's like, it would make sense as to why that would happen, is because, like, people want somewhere to go where they're not being silenced. Because as of right now, who he's talking about, they're like deliberately shutting people up because they obviously don't want people to talk about them. So it's like, I don't know, you have to count the cost, but also I don't want my content to be about shitty people. You know, I mean, I've already done, I mean, I briefly touched on shitty individuals, and I can feel like I said my piece. So I wouldn't want that to continue to be my content. Absolutely not. But to each their own. So if that's something you want to do, you know, whatever. Idiot bitch. Oh no, it's watercolor. Okay. I thought this was oil paint. I'm like, oh my god, I just fucked something up. I can't use this then though. It's watercolor, so it won't blend very well, but lesson learned. I have my acrylic paint that's purple in my room, but people tend to go right down the wing. But yeah, yes, absolutely that. And which is interesting too, because, like, well, you know, I'm just like, do you really believe some of the shit that you're spewing? There's no way. I refuse to believe. But then at the same time, like, I don't know. Okay, I need to let that dry. I got my hands kind of full of paint. But genuinely, I just kind of have to find solace in the fact that not only will I never switch up, but, like, you know, I really love, like, where I'm at. to begin with, and how things are unfolding. I wouldn't change it for the fucking world, but this one person, like, ooh. And then it's like, I also witnessed, like, okay, so now if he doesn't make that kind of content, then people not only are not interested, they're like, oh my God, you've been paid off. Like, yeah, you know, you just can't win. You simply cannot win. I have to remember that's not my paint. I don't even remember how I closed this to begin with. I don't know that I will be able to. Yes, Angelique. I honestly just started painting. Nothing super special over here. Yes. Believe what? Believe what, Chris? Now I know for future reference that these little ones are watercolor. So these would do wonders on paper, not cardboard. Banana P gave me these. However, okay, I need to get a different paintbrush before I do the second coat. Truthfully, a second coat is probably not even necessary. It's going to be covered anyway with like decorative paper. But all the paintbrushes in here are too big too. Look. Have you ever watched any of those famous Bob Ross videos where he teaches viewers to paint? I remember I watched a few. Oh, no. Well, maybe, like, I feel like I know what you're talking about. I don't necessarily know that I've watched them, but I watch people, like, parody them or do, like, an ASMR version of that. But he's very kind of soothing. And he's got a really soothing voice. So people tend to like to fall asleep to those videos. And, I mean, you get information out of it too, like how to paint. Which is awesome. I watched someone follow him and recreate the painting, and it was really good, actually. I wish there were good paintbrushes in here. There were at one point, I feel like. It's just a room full of clutter and mess and not a nice paintbrush in sight. Never seen any parodies of them. Yes, like ASMR reenactments. But they're so cute. They're not like cruel or anything. Yeah, I do like his art too. It's so calming. One stands out in particular when I think about it. It's the, I think it's like the cabin by the river or something like that. And the sun, and yeah, he's good. He's good stuff. I like this one artist. I really enjoy her work. Her Speak. I've mentioned her before because she's also in like the spiritual tarot world, but she does really nice kind of new agey feminine, like divine feminine art, and I'm so here for it. It's so talented to see him create a crazy pic from blank canvas. Is it? Yeah. Yep, some people have a knack for that. Like, I could never draw anything nice freehand. I'd have to like do it a couple times, maybe trace a few shapes. Like, it was never like that. I've never been able to do something like that. My uncle, however, when I was younger, I'd have him draw. Like, I would ask him to draw certain things and he would do it from memory and it would be really good. some Starbucks. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay. I've been doing my, those one syrups. And they're pretty good. Today I tried the pumpkin spice syrup, the Tellini or whatever it's called, that I hauled in my last video, or my second to last video. And I tried the pumpkin spice and mixed it with this cinnamon brown sugar, and it was so bomb. Like, so good. And then I totally spaced too. I'm like, I have the pumpkin spice like seasoning, and I should have fucking used that in the whipped cream. So maybe tomorrow morning. But yeah. I can't wait to do like hot coffee. But it's just too damn warm for that. Too hot for hot coffee. I need the fall. I wish some of this paint would get off. My favorite drink from there by far was the cinnamon dolce. 100%. I wish this paint would come off. Absolutely. But like, I don't know. I'm really trying to wager whether or not, I don't even want to put this out there, but like, we were walking like such like sandy terrain, and I'm like, is it my leg or what is going on here? And it's not like a sharp pain, it's like dull. Ugh, how annoying. But I went to the fucking beach in Puma slides, so probably didn't do myself any fucking favors. I am 28 years old, and I started that I work at a toxic one, so that's why I don't drink it mainly. I prefer iced coffee shops. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I really love like local spots because the ambiance there is so good. Like, it's just amazing, and you just can blend in, you know what I mean? It's like, it's so good. It's not mass-produced, manufactured bullshit, and they can do the little art in the coffee, and yeah, I'm here for it. So here for it. But I'm like, dude, I need either a massage or is something like going on? I don't think so. I'm not feeling any like sharp pain. I don't know. It's like this dull kind of like muscle ache. Ugh. Not here for it. Oh. You know, and you can tell the employees aren't stressed and abused. Like, yes, 100. I just love it. I love being able to like just mesh right in and just, ugh, it's so good. Normally they're like dimly lit. There's just such a vibe, right? Support bra. No worries. Yeah. I want to go. Actually, Banana P wanted to do pictures of me at like a cafe with like this really cute dress I still have not put on and tried on yet. It's really cute. Yeah, this was full of water. I'm like, fuck. I don't know if I don't really feel sick. I don't know what's going on. I've been thinking of transitioning, but I don't think I can wear makeup. You don't have to wear makeup. Excuse me. That is not a requirement. Bras are prison, free the titty, period. Makeup is absolutely optional. But I'm just like, I don't know. know what the fuck. It was like, it's maybe honestly because I'm so sedentary all the time now, like, that probably doesn't do me no favors when I go to actually do physical activity. Like, that's a problem. And we did a lot of walking that day too. We support you, Jesse. Absolutely. Yes, we do. You feel the need, yeah. With that being said too, if I ever do call anyone by the wrong pronoun, please let me know. Please, 100%. All I have to go by really, aside from my main people, is a name, right? And a small profile pic. So just let me know what you want to be called. We support that over here. Transition. Putting on makeup takes a lot of skill. It is. At time, well, after a while, like, it's like an art form in and of itself, right? Like, once you kind of learn the ropes. But, yeah. Had moments in parents, but I honestly just think they are a few symptoms of gender dysphoria. Absolutely. Thank you, Angelique. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Shit. I think I feel fine. But maybe just did a little too much. Like, I feel like I turned wrong at one point. I don't know what's going on. Makeup tutorial. No, that's coming though this month. Do I fast? At times. There was one time I did a fast, like an orange juice fast, and it was only like a day. But honestly, I feel like I need to again. Which I guess is what trans is, but the cure is usually, yes, to alleviate the symptoms, absolutely. But it can also look very different. I was thinking about that today, and like how people get very kind of like, oh, I thought they called it an orange juice fast. Acidic drink? I don't know. Ooh, coffee bean. I'm so excited for fall. But I was thinking about this today, like, not only are transitions not one size fits all, right? But like someone's, how do you say, like, I guess motivation behind, I don't know, I guess their depiction of their true selves is also not one size fits all, right? Like, using different mechanisms to feel your true self, your inner self. It's like, doesn't have to be the same for everyone. Someone might enjoy wearing makeup and other people might not. You know what I mean? So it's not one size fits all. Everyone's transition not only happens at a different time, but they also, come into that realization in a different way. Beautiful, but I'm afraid of the ostracism. Oh, sweetheart, never be afraid of it. Honestly, no. You live for you and not anyone else. I genuinely never let it get to me. The only time was when this one person that was close to me was just like, I didn't know if you were really gonna do it or not, and that stuck with me. And it's like, not that this person meant it in a mean way or a harsh way, but it was very eye-opening. Like, this is like this big thing for some people, and for me it was just something that really needed to happen. Oops, damn, this whole time it's been like hanging on by a thread here. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes, absolutely, Sam's. I'm in California, Tasha. To connect the inner spirit. Yes, absolutely. Always keep something sharp in your purse in case someone crazy. Yep. Well, sharp or shocking or, I know I recently got a gas station, whatchamacallit, but I do feel like it kind of helps me feel a little more like, okay, you know what, yeah. I don't really go many places often much anymore. But, and I know it wouldn't do like significant damage, but I feel like it would deter someone. It's not like a police grade taser. I transitioned at technically 12 was when I started T blockers, but when I made that physical change, like that kind of like outer appearance kind of social transition, I was 13. Oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Um, 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 but I mean, even back then too, it's like, I don't know. I look back, I'm like, damn. Like, shit was just like so inevitable for me. And all of it, I don't know, all of it. So, I don't know. And I remember going to like these groups too and listening to other people's, because it was specific for MTF, trans people, like those groups, because then the FTMs had their own meetings as well. And when I would go to these meetings, like just seeing all the different kind of walks of life, like it was like so cool. Like honestly, it was so rewarding and just felt like, oh my God, I'm not alone here, you know, especially way back in the day. Like, well, when I say way back in the day, fuck, when was I 16? It was like 2010, 2011, 2010. Like, fuck. Ugh. Yes. I know. That's one thing I won't touch either, because I'm just like, nah, my mom, she was amazing, amazing, a godsend. Oh, thank you, Zella. And not only that, because she's not here to like defend herself, I'll never kind of like broach the topic of, you know, Carmen Electra, thank you. Canadian, nice. NTF meetings, those happened, I was in the Bay Area, I'm in the Bay Area, so those happened in the Bay Area, and this was like years ago. But I have a feeling like I'm sure you could like source something out. Like I feel like you could source out groups. I went to one specific kind of group that was in the evenings one day of the week, and then they had little branches of other kind of groups and things happening. And it was actually a requirement for me from my therapist at the time to go to both meetings in order to be prescribed what I was prescribed. So but I honestly, it was, aside from like the drama that eventually ensued with people my own age at the time, it was still so cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam's. But she was such a, I mean, she was very, very scared, like very scared, obviously, for my safety. And then when she kind of saw me like evolve and saw who I was as a person, she was more scared for other people. Like it became less about my safety and detriment to, you know, my self, I guess, my sovereignty, and more so about the trouble I would get in, you know? I never trans, she just tried to shelter us from it. Yeah. To bury it, but I would research. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Tasha. That is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. That is so sweet. But yeah, I mean, I think about it now too. I'm like, maybe it would be nice to find another therapist and maybe go to another group. The last group I went to was with one of my other homegirls. She was, well, the one pretty much only trans friend I had. And she took me to this group, and this group was very what you'd expect. It was just so not for me. It was very like competitive and just, I'm like, nah. It took maybe 1 or 2 meetings for me to discover like I'm steering clear of this one. But not all are the same, right? It really depends on the crowd. The moment someone starts talking bullshit to me about like competition and the way someone else looks and how they pass, like I have not a single interest in that. Absolutely not. And that's was never something I entertained. Yeah, true, Sam. Actually, and that's the other thing too. Like, there was a moment in time where I did feel like I had to watch my own back, and I felt that less and less as I became more, not, I mean, more so as I got a better head on my shoulders and wasn't looking for trouble. When I was seeking trouble, that's when I was like, oh my God. And to be fair, like how I've been able to grasp what had happened or how I was and like the people I was hanging out with, it was like this defense mechanism in a way. Because like not only would people find out that I was trans, but that I was like, oh my God, and you're in with these people, like it was a way of protection, you know? And so I look back and like that is like such a tactic, right? Like such a defense tactic. And I don't know. The older me now would be just be like, I don't know, I would want to nurture my teenage self and be like, listen, bitch, get a better head on your shoulders quicker. As TS, especially ones that want to come out, it feels difficult. Yeah. And your number one thought, of course, is like, how are people going to react? But you don't live for those people. At the end of the day, you live for yourself, and you know, that's what matters. They're not you at all. Triggering to me like that. Let those people live their lives peacefully. Yeah. Let them live it peacefully and realize that it has no effect on you, and that if it does have an effect on you, there's something deeper than it just being gross to you. There's something deeper. People are also very threatened by people making bold moves like that, you know? Run into the street and being gay made it a little dodgy. Yeah, yeah. Jesse, I mean like stupid street politics and gangbanging and dumb shit like that. If you go onto my blog, you can kind of see it's like, I had a selfie from when I was like 15, 16, and you could just tell I was fucking trouble. But getting out of that too was also very alleviating, because then I'm not around people who might take the trans thing a little too like, you know, a little too in a threatening way, I guess you could say. But I'm happy to be away from it. Like, I'm so happy. Shit, I mean, like, yeah, no. That's why now too, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I got all of that out of my system. "13 is the age I considered, the age I like to say I transitioned." Man, let me tell you, people bullied and gave her some shit. It was heartbreaking. I never understood why people care so much. We're all human. Exactly. And I've said this before, and I stand in this. Like, if someone's different from me, I want to know their kind of perspective. Like, why would you want to dwell in hate and I guess mystery, and like assume the worst? Like, don't you want to have like a peek into their world? I'm like, hello? Don't you want kind of intel on a different walk of life? Why wouldn't you? How does it affect your walk of life to know that other people are walking different paths? Oh no, I don't want to mention that. I don't want to mention that. No, no. I had some, no. I don't want to say anything. That's beautiful about you and your. Thank you, Angelique. She was such a fucking warrior. Like, holy. So that, yeah, but yeah, that's kind of why I never weigh in on the topic of the age thing. I always just say it is what it is. These were the cards that I was dealt, and I'm grateful for them, because she's just not here to defend herself, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm. I know I'm not possible because my broad shoulders and I'm not good at makeup, but I don't care because it's so freeing fun to be who I want to be. People like staring, give ugly looks, but I'm not bothered. Fuck them. But fuck them. And also, okay, I really feel like a wonderful exercise is to like look yourself in the mirror and acknowledge a flaw and say that you love it. Like rewire your thinking in your brain, to love what it is you don't like. I used to be insecure about my height. Like I was like, I'm 5'8", 5'9", like that's tall, right? Then I, come across people who, and I've always dated like people, men shorter than me, some are at my height. I've never really dated anyone taller. But then in the whole dating thing, like encountering men who are much taller and, it's not this big thing for them. Personally, it was never really a big thing for me either, but I don't know. It was just, aside from it being like a whatever, I always was just like, uh-oh. And then I fucking started collecting high heels and was like, there's actually something so fucking powerful about being fucking tall as hell in 6-foot or 6-inch heels. Come on. Like, that's a bad bitch. So, and then there was a time where, okay, so story time, so quick story time, because I feel like banana peas here almost. I remember feeling like, so there was someone, like word had gotten out. I'd confided into the wrong person about being trans when I was stealth. And some girl was just like, yeah, they're saying that about you, but I don't really know like what would make them think that. Like, sure, you have like a strong jawline, but I really don't see it for you. And I'm just like, whatever, right? And then I was like, well, shit, now I have a fucking strong jawline. But, well, and this was also when I was a lot more thinner, right? But I'm like, fuck it, I love it too. I'm like, I don't care. Then I come on YouTube, right, and start streaming, and people mention my chin, like how I have a butt chin. And I love my chin. My mother had the same chin. And I've seen people with more prominent, like, I don't know what you call them. Are they called cleft chins? When someone has a ash chin? Yes, please try it. Exactly, Sam's. Thank you, Bo. Notice some taller women don't really like men that are super tall. It's interesting. Yeah, well, and I up until like, I guess, maybe like the past 2 years, and it's strictly on webcam. It was never really dating or talking with men. On cam, it's always like a focal point, like, oh, you're tall, and it's never been like a thing in my dating life. And because of course, like, there's that assumption that women don't want to date like men under 6 foot, right? So then they go into dating with that assumption that you're not gonna like their height. And I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck. I care about who you are as a person and what you bring to the table mentally. Because are you unhealed? Do you have some really fucking terrible shit you need to work through? Then yeah, that's not gonna fly. Your height is the least of my concerns, sweetheart. And that's a great idea to become more confident by embracing the flaws. Yes, absolutely. Oh, 100%. I remember walking a mile in stiletto pinup heels in freshman year, I think it was. On Halloween, no less. I know. I don't know that really necessarily has like anything to do with gender, but yeah, I'm like, just, I don't know, people wielding your flaws. I find it interesting. But I never looked at it as a flaw. I never put any filler in my chin. I never planned on it. I'm like, I always just loved my chin. My mom had the same chin. And my grandma too, now that I think about it. But you know how people are. They want to utilize whatever they can, and when they take subtle jabs like that, or even like actual jabs, it's like, where is that really coming from? Where is it stemming from? Because haven't you heard the expression? I don't know who said this. Was it Socrates? No, I don't know who. Was some philosopher said, the moment you start to argue about looks, you lost the argument, and it's very true. Like once you bring that in there, you lost. And it's true. I know, so exactly. And I'm like, you know what? Anything that makes me think of my mom, I'm all for. Love it. Love, love, love. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. But it is what it is. People are very interesting. You just kind of got to navigate them as they come, right? Oh man, I just found it funny. It was like that lady, well at the time girl, because we were all in high school, and it was at this other continuation school by my continuation school, and we were sitting there having a conversation. I'm like, she's like, well, you have a strong jawline. Like, I didn't even consider that. Thanks. It's funny. But anyways, you guys, okay, so it was a pleasure, you guys. I'm happy to finally kind of catch up and go live here. I want to say thank you guys so much for tonight. I'll be back, of course, on Friday. And this was wonderful. I needed this. I really did. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, feel free to email me. My email is naudiaexotica@gmail.com. Follow all my links at naudiaexotica.com. And also don't forget to read my blog, which is naudiascuriotrove.com. And you can support the channel. I'm going to include this now in my sign off at patreon.com/naudiaexotica. And until the next video, you guys, you will be hearing from me very soon, okay? Good night, you guys. Good night, Tasha. Bye, Lil Yoshi. Bye, Angelique. Bye, Sams. Bye, Zella. Bye, Chris.